following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Might exist in the future. But you're right, he's kind of garbage. He's not Derek, who is great. Go Derek.
Go Derek.
I believe in Derek. Defeater of Alexander Hamilton Purcell in prime, but not superior.
What a surprise. Well, to be fair, it's a pretty uphill battle in that wrestling.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He'll follow you into the
To our first
mid
stage.
bay, but it's basically just the modified miniature science section in the engine room.
Yeah. Using just a bench as a medical bench. Just sit up on there.
He sits up on there.
Well, just going to start with some basic scans.
No, sit the other way. Turn your head and cough. Slowly. Do so. Do it slowly.
I only get a 13.
There we go.
Look at this thing.
Is that with your impressive medical skills?
My medical skill isn't actually very high. My first aid.
Wait, I've been calling you the best doctor who has ever lived and will ever live.
I have an 8 in medicine.
What?
So you want to roll first aid
I have
first?
more. I don't have any.
Oh, of course. I'm
Yeah.
got to assess his immediate injuries before his.
Yes.
I'm going to roll over on my second roll, but
What was your roll on the dice? Just add that as your first one if you want.
it was
That's your
5.
first aid.
Yeah, we'll just do that.
Wait, he's had a first aid check.
Ready?
Yes. You gave him one last week. First aid when you picked him up, you gave him the once over to make sure he didn't have
Yes,
any-
as soon as he got off the
You already did first aid.
ship.
Right.
Jeez,
Okay.
man, the notes are right there. All you have to do is... You're right.
I've been listening to D&D notes.
Let me in? What?
In that case, then it would just be a 13. Medicine check.
You don't pick up any major injuries. He did show you those sort of scars on his back from some kind of whipping of some kind.
Oh, they're older injuries.
Well, as in
Still
a few
from
months,
his-
but
yeah.
you didn't see anything that recent.
Rosa will be providing commentary. It's like, looks like you've broken your wrist there. Yeah. Stick his hand in a tractor wheel.
Tractors have wheels now?
The tractor hover vent.
No, we have a rat shit old colony. I have.
Oh, he's got a wheel tractor. Oh my god.
Where are you getting new tires for that thing from?
Maybe these people that got picked up by the slaves went off to a better life.
Yeah, sounds like they did.
Well, at least Raoul, he got to become a...
Basically, a Mako with a bucket on him. It's like turret.
Yeah, but her other brother's being sold as a sex slave.
I mean, he's got a good
And
thing.
bought by a Hodasari.
Yeah, I mean...
I mean, to be fair,
Actually, she wasn't a Hodasari. She was not. She was very bad, actually.
now see, this is not going to come up when they compare stories with one another.
Who had the hottest one that picked them
Oh,
up?
you know, at some point they're still going to talk, and one of them's going to be. So, what were you up on the block for, mechanic? What were you up on the block for, sex slave?
Yeah, while the younger brothers are off playing Krogan Camperi.
We've traumatized
Well, I mean, at the moment, Tess is sitting there, and the main thing is turning this data pad around.
Does she look aroused?
She looks,
Intrigued.
yeah, I suppose curious, embarrassed, but
Ah, there you
kind of like, I am.
So this is what Zardoz would look like?
Wait. So she's fascinated by that, while the not yet running Roombas sitting around boxed up, getting running. So she's not helping make that the best thing it can be.
You know, she is allowed time off.
Yep.
No time off. for anyone.
I don't know what cycle
Go
you've
that
set
way.
that thing up to operate on, so...
Rosa probably doesn't
USB
understand
fans.
how to do that yet. It'll be... You know how instructions come in like English, Spanish? They should be the first person ever we've seen using the Spanish.
El plug! What's that?
Use,
It's better than Al Gore.
use the
anyway.
L joint.
Hola, mis amigos. Esto es rumba. Hello, soy a Mexican.
It says to you. Says to use the sevens to do this, but all I can find is these L's.
Que malo es hombres Pentagon Jr. Mexican.
At the end of every paragraph.
I'm always confused by people being like, especially wrestlers, being like, "I'm from Mexico. We're proud of it." I'm like, what the? If Mexico is so great, how come everyone's trying to leave? Come on, let's be honest here. It sucks.
No sign of infection.
In Mexico, are you kidding?
No, just on this Mexican.
Oh,
He's not even Mexican.
he's a Spexican, right? Or a Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
Sorry, Puerto Ricans.
I can't find any signs of permanent muscle damage. I think you'll be okay.
That's what his brother must have to be sold as a sex offender. Permanent muscle damage.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
Sorry, Uncle Salo.
Uncle Dr. Zalo.
Oh, right, you'll probably be a little confused about that one. I'll let your sister explain.
And I'll let him explain.
I will let her explain, and I will just walk out.
He's been adopted.
Oh, he lost his parents?
No, we've adopted him. He's officially an uncle.
I don't understand, but okay.
Okay.
Mum approves.
Mother endorsed. He's been being called Uncle Zalo. He's met a couple of the younger brothers.
Oh, and
There's a
it's
whole...
okay.
And he
It's
hasn't
okay with
raped
them,
either of them.
then it's okay with me.
He's not Catholic.
Yeah, so feel free to call him like Uncle Zalo if you want to bust his balls a little bit.
Wait, how old is he?
You don't know.
I don't
Can't
know.
open to count the rings.
I mean, but he could be an old dude under there. He just doesn't sound it.
Actually, he drinks a lot. He could be Lee Marvin.
Oh.
Bubble dancing around.
He could also be a she with a voice modulator.
Yeah,
Not with those hips.
that could be a
no,
gift.
not that, sir.
You nah. We'd know.
Hmm.
I got the second rank of that perk. I'd pick up gift component if I looked at you in bats.
Your suit does not have bobs.
Also,
you've met the Xena,
I've
right?
been in his head, so I know.
Yeah.
And you've met the Xena, right?
Hmm.
At least he doesn't have a body pillow or her.
Yeah, that's not the Xena.
Yeah,
now
sure.
that-
They're so physically different, I'm sure.
Now that he has a body pillow, we can all acquire more cases for it and much
Yeah.
cheaper for us.
Yeah.
Random bear body pillow.
I mean,
You've seen those things where the people are wearing lots of different cardigans and shit like that, but it just constantly more and more layers of.
My friends hate me. There's so many body pillows.
How long is the body pillow? I might be able to get a Stephanie on there.
They did have a Garrus pillow.
But they're not that flexible.
Does have reach though.
I'd like to stop hugging the pillow, but I'm in the middle of these calibrations. Yeah, so as far as you can tell, he's fine. He's great. Let's get another brother just like him.
Yep. We've got like 2 sessions left this season. Let's devote them all to just getting every brother back.
Go
That's
catch
what
them all.
we should actually do.
Smorgasbord, just
Yeah.
get them all back at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll grab something to eat and then go back to the cockpit. Sit away in here.
You can probably see Tess confusedly, blushedly looking at the data pad as she rotates it around. With this sort of like, I fear to look, but yet
I
cannot look away.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
I still imagine that turn the data pad around and Or it would just rotate.
Like a cell
But I haven't
phone.
lost it.
Oh, right, that's the thing that happens to people who aren't me.
Well, you got yours so that it doesn't auto rotate.
No, my phone is broken and that does not work.
Ah.
Because it keeps sliding out of my pocket at work and onto the hard concrete.
To the hard ground.
To the hard ground.
Where you do the squat thrusts.
You're a squat thrust.
What does that even mean?
No, you're kind of short and fat.
That is true.
And you got a body pillow.
I know I'm going to be,
So you're
I'm
thrusting.
going to be thrusting tonight.
Can I just leave now?
Do you want the dimensions?
Oh, isn't it standard?
No. It's standard, but you
Well, if
can
you wanted
actually
to
get
get
different
Stephanie,
sizes.
well,
I actually
you need
had to
one that
look
goes
through like
like
3 or 4
this
different
and,
body pillows
just above the middle.
to find the right one. Because the ones from Spotlight weren't.
Oh, Stephanie would be
They're
great to
bigger.
have sexy Stephanie on one side and Cosby Stephanie on the other.
If you actually could, that'd be awesome.
So anyway, eventually you are about to pull into the Citadel.
Citadel Control, this is IKS Sentinel, coming in for land.
Permission granted. Giving you a berth now.
Thank you.
Clever boy, didn't roll.
I mean, I would think as long as you've got piloting at all, you wouldn't need to roll just to...
Yeah, you'd think that, wouldn't
You think that, but every time we do, it fucks us.
Crew and passengers of the Sentinel, we have landed.
Oh wow, we were barely away at all. It's just checking our omnital.
Yeah, it's almost like we went to watch the races and then nothing happened. Like, there was no races that we watched. Not even wacky ones.
It's fine, we got to partake in one.
We tried to watch a race.
Keep us race
Some
fans
fucking
happy.
idiot tried to distract us.
He succeeded in distracting
I
us,
know.
if you will.
It was incredibly distracting.
It's horribly distracting.
What a genius.
And we got back to the Citadel fast enough. It's probably not even in the news cycle yet.
No, probably isn't.
And this is good, because when we have some news, then it will be all fresh stuff that we were not directly involved in.
All of it.
Perhaps so.
Perhaps they're doing reruns of drone news. For all 10 of them.
Reruns of news, I love it. We're not going to tell you these are reruns.
Drones have
Like stuff.
resurfaced on the...
It's a new popular trend. It's in syndicated news. The humans have joined galactic civilization after being met by the Turians last week.
Met.
Yes, you're all got.
Alex in the cockpit. Wander on out to meet up with everyone else.
I'll catch up with you later. I need sleep. Right now.
Are you okay, Tiala?
What?
Are you okay?
I'll be fine. I just need rest.
Do you need an escort to your apartment or something, or were you going to make use of your room here?
Apartment?
You know, the place that
Where
you
you
live
have a
and
bedroom.
sleep when you're on the
I'm just
Citadel?
going to sleep here. I'll catch up with this afterwards. Sorry.
No.
Oh, I'll make you a hot chocolate.
Okay. Okay.
She just wants chocolate.
Taste patters off outside out of the ship.
What are we hunting for? Oh, little brush.
What's under Ken's seat?
Ken. Oh, there is actually a little thing right there. Ken, you can just back up real slow. Stop. Now reach under your seat.
Reach under your seat! And reach under your seat!
Other side.
You all get a car!
That's a USB stick.
Okay.
Oh.
That's at least something that wasn't. You don't want to run over
Mine?
it anyway.
Don't know.
Yes, it is. Well, no, it doesn't have anything written on it, so I'll have a look at it.
I hadn't moved the whole time, that's why I'm not.
It's entirely probable that I just never got it and they fucked me.
They do usually send one of those, though.
Yeah. It doesn't seem to be anything on this side of the fold of the.
That's fine. Anyway, carry on with the thing. I'll just keep looking.
So yeah, I'm going to go pass out on the bed before anything happens.
Back.
I've been doing mind melding for so many hours. It is one of the most taxing things.
Yes.
Well, Logan smokes a cigar, coming out.
Oh, I'm going to go get dressed.
Well, you have to be naked for these things, right?
I never argue.
Yeah, that's why you never argue. Got nothing to do with your latent yearnings for.
No, I can't take you now. Not after you've expressed your love for my sisters.
I never did that.
Oh, sorry, that's right. For my best friend.
I never did that. Either.
You don't like the sergeant?
I never said I loved her.
Yeah, I love you, Lego. Ditto.
Shut up, baby. I know it.
I love me too.
Why
Who
wouldn't
wouldn't?
you? Why wouldn't you?
Yellow basically hits him and crashes on the bed.
Yeah.
What are Zalo and Rosa doing, I guess?
I'm going to be looking up the address for the refugee helpy services place.
Doesn't take long to find. There's already one registered from in your system from
Yeah, the one we always use.
previous times you've called.
Yeah, but I think Rosa's been to visit him when he was in like the outpatients thing there. I don't think she was there for when he went in.
Yeah, I set it up last time, but yeah, I am in no state to help you.
How can I help you?
Hi, I have a relative that we've just recovered who might need to use your services, as in half a day ago was a Batarian slave. We have the paperwork.
Slave of Batarians. He is not Batarian himself.
We have the paperwork that was required in his transfer of ownership and stuff like that. But he really might need some help.
Okay, would you like me to send somebody to collect him, or would you like to bring him around?
He's been cooped up for a long time. We might try our luck and see if we can walk, and then may travel down. So I'll take care of take your number, and I might contact you later, and we'll just stretch our legs a bit. And
Okay, here's our address, and she thinks you're their address.
thank you. Just making sure that you had room in the program for.
Yes, that's no problem. We will generally
doesn't
find
have
room
one of those.
elsewhere, even if we don't have it here. But
Not that it would
there's
work
room in
over
this
here.
facility.
But
Okay,
not
thanks
come with
thanks
that.
so much. And then I'll ping her, and it'll be like personal address and
That's gonna
Sidewinders
drop it, it
address,
might have
so she
fallen
gets both back to back.
So you mean I saw one brush, but is it the other one?
So of course she will prioritise this because of the second one of those.
And just while you were on the phone, I'm talking to Raoul. So,
I'm sure a lot of what you went through is very traumatic, but if you wouldn't mind, you wouldn't be able to recount any information about that Batarian machine you were working on? Just the practical stuff.
Oh no. Oh no, you're talking sharp. Oh no. To another mechanic.
You want me to... I mean, I could probably... I don't have any of the schematics on me, but I could probably draw some stuff up over the next few days.
Oh,
the least I can do for helping me out.
How accurate do you want them?
Hey, Tiana, take his brain!
Because you already worked on one of the top machines in that rank, and then you want the schematics on the next one.
You know, gonna make use of this information somehow. That would be great. I have a lot of interest in racing. I'm sure you figured out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the whoever the authorities or doctors, whoever I'm going to be spending time with, I don't know what they're going to have me do and how much free time I'll have, but...
Of course, and your recovery comes first.
Literally will pat him on the back and just be like, I think Mom's probably more restrictive than these people are going to be, so...
Oh yeah, you might want to tell her that you got me back.
I believe me, I intend to. It'll buy me some breathing room. I'll lean over to her. It's like, but buddy Uncle Zalo here has an interest in the machine. At least you guys can talk shop, and you'll have something to brush your skills up on and do mechanical stuff. As long as they have to make you do the hippy dippy reintegration into society thing, and then once you're free.
I just want to go back to the colony.
Oh, that is definitely happening. I am shipping you back to Mom so fast your head will spin. So enjoy this freedom while you've got it.
You have to meet your brother's girlfriend.
And this family we got to introduce you to on the Citadel too.
Wait, there's family here besides you?
And Enrique's seeing someone. There's a couple of girls you need to meet. You know, when you're allowed out for the first time, come have a family dinner.
Out for the first time, it has to go back into the start again because of the trauma you just put it back through.
No, go back to British.
I'm going to turn Amish. Fuck this place.
Amish.
Here's your hat, and here's your side locks.
Besides, if you didn't want to go back to the colony, I'm 100% sure that your mother would take you anyway. Just from the few interactions I've had.
It's like he's known the whole family his whole life.
Look, you're free to, I mean, I'm sure they'll let me see visitors. I'll, make sure I add you to the list as well as Rosa here.
I don't know what the rules on datapad, on Omni tools are, but I'm sure you can have a datapad.
He was a slave. He probably might not have had an Omni tool.
We've got a pile of them back.
I used an Omni tool, but it was severely restricted to specific tools.
This had one previous owner.
I'm sure they'll get you all set up with everything you'll need once you finish whatever it is they do with you there.
And once it's all cleaned out, we can just give you addresses to interact. Uncle Zalo, Uncle Dr. Racer Zalo.
I suppose I am kind of a racer now, aren't I?
Oh yeah, I mean if it were
Certainly the most official race I've had.
yeah if it were any kind of official, we wanted, so we'd be racers. And test two, I suppose.
Actually, while you're waiting, you probably at that moment see Tess come back with
A hot
a
chocolate.
mug of, like a little metal mug of something steaming.
Oh, just put this in there next to it. Hand over a painkillers. I know nothing about the mind stuff, and you were holding your head, so I've assumed some kind of headache. Just a syringe.
Put a marvelous doctor.
Do you want me to put them in the hot chocolate?
No, just just beside the bed somewhere. If she needs it when she wakes
Tess
up.
helping.
Or just in jetsy while you're asleep.
Bing bong. On Tiala's.
Oh, she'll be out cold. She's been doing this for just short of
Yeah.
5 hours.
Sheer hope.
Bing bong. Stella, are you okay?
How did she do that?
It's probably a tick.
Did you lock it or did you just close it?
I just closed the door. I would have just closed the door of the wee room, yeah. I would have even thought about locking it.
She will tiptoe very carefully. Wait, this is Tess.
And no, it's not Sulin.
I mean, tiptoe, she could just slide.
She kicks something on the floor that rattles across the ground and hits the far wall.
Loose
And she
batteries.
cringes a bit and then looks at you. You don't appear to be woken up. And tiptoes again. And then she steps on a twig. Why
Outside,
that's in there, I have no idea.
No, that can't be. Cerberus hasn't invented wood yet.
outside of the room.
Frag out! What's going
And
on?
then she places the hot chocolate in the pills at your bedside. And then tiptoes back away and closes the door.
Good job, Tess.
Probably just didn't give me.
Thumbs up from Tess.
Wait, what? Oh, it's magnetic and it was stuck to the bottom of the light this whole time.
Oh, that's awesome.
At least it wasn't in your
Oh,
Okay, that's still better than it was in my sleeve.
sleeve the whole time.
I didn't know it was magnet. Why would the brush have a little magnet in it?
That is bizarre.
That's why it's better.
I am accepting no fault or blame for this. This is on them for not adding the word magnetic to the included brush. The included magnetic brush. Sorry, everyone. I've been very disruptive tonight.
Don't worry, I'll just be disruptive during D&D.
of course
Well,
you
I
are.
mean, the difference is in D&D, I have these pre-printed rules. You don't have those.
And you, and
I
you're all,
see.
and you're
Yes.
also a very unforgiving god that is judgmental of certain paladins.
Clerics.
Cleric.
Ah,
Cleric.
He's literally
No,
a paladin
you
from
are
Romania.
the rat paladin.
There is that. That doesn't seem to be a title that's been given to him.
Because the rat cleric of Tor is
Just
too
doesn't-
cumbersome to say.
It also just doesn't have
Also,
that
like,
to it.
since when are peasants ever right about anything? Let's blow smoke up their bodies! Although, there is one peasant cure for the thing when you're on an airplane and your ears get all weird. If you, like, take some newspaper and curl it into a cone and jam the cone in your ear and light the other end on fire, and by you I mean get someone else to do it, the smoke apparently, like, neutralizes that pressure difference. Apparently that completely works. Not a doctor, do not take medical advice, but apparently that completely works. And
Also-
I recommend it thoroughly and endorse it.
So you're not allowed lighters on planes anymore, so it must it'd have to be be
You do it
matches.
afterwards, you gibbon!
I can see what happens though. Is the
Yeah, airplane.
You're basically done in time for my question. So, what's Logang doing now that you're back?
Okay. Tiala is spent after her session with me. They'll be like, okay, now Tiala's probably still spent after. How's your brother?
good. We've just made the call now to see if they had room for him at the.
Good, good. Do we need to put him in a little box, or did they have like a preferred method? I don't know. What's best?
We're going to try stretching our legs because I think he hasn't been able to go real far.
Can't remember if he freaks out. A sharp blow to the base of the neck between the third and fourth
He's just
vertebrae.
like
there
right
will-
it.
I was just going to yell at him a lot because that's like a
You
pre-programmed
know
response.
I'm right here.
I was just going to yell at him a lot because it's a pre-programmed response
Graham,
from Mom.
Turn. Like, the blow should be right there. It usually puts humans out for a few seconds. It'll certainly calm as hash. Turns back around. Thank you.
I am calm. I am hash.
Good, good. So, Esteban.
Raul.
Oh, right, Ravioli. Your brothers, you didn't happen to see them by any chance in the same place?
I mean, you already got back Enrique.
Yeah,
I think I saw.
Julius. Was
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw Julius being hauled away through a window. I got upset and then they knocked me out. But that was months ago now.
Well, thank you.